What is the psychology of crisis decision-making? Imagine being in a situation where every second counts and your choices could impact many lives. That's when understanding how people think and feel under pressure becomes vital. When a crisis hits, whether personal, business, or global, stress levels skyrocket. This stress can make it hard to think clearly or logically. Instead, people often fall back on habits, gut feelings, or mental shortcuts. Their brains are overwhelmed by fear, confusion, and the feeling of losing control. This emotional overload can lead to quick decisions that might not be the best in the long run. Crisis decision-making is tricky because problems are often unclear. There might be no obvious right or wrong answer, only better or worse options. Decision-makers must act fast, often with incomplete information. They need to weigh risks, benefits, and possible outcomes in moments that feel like a blur. Group decisions add another layer of complexity. When teams face crises, they can fall into traps like groupthink, where everyone agrees just to keep the peace. Confirmation bias can also happen, where people favor information that supports their existing beliefs. Sometimes, wishful thinking or stereotyping can cloud judgment. These pitfalls make it harder to find the best solution quickly. To handle this, leaders use structured decision-making tools. These help organize thoughts and guide actions, even when time is tight. Training in decision techniques and having clear policies in place can make a big difference. Creating an environment where team members feel safe to speak up and challenge ideas is also key. When everyone can share doubts or different opinions, mistakes are less likely. In practice, crisis decision-makers should stay aware of their emotions. Recognizing stress and managing it helps keep their minds clear. They should also actively seek out information that challenges their initial views. Using decision frameworks designed for emergencies can help structure thinking. Open communication and trust within teams improve collective judgment. It's also important to accept that some uncertainty will remain and to communicate that honestly to others. Decisions should be continually reviewed as new information comes in. Being flexible and ready to change course can save the situation. Understanding the psychology behind crisis decision-making helps individuals and organizations prepare better. It highlights the importance of training, planning, and leadership behaviors that support sound choices under pressure. This approach ultimately leads to better responses and quicker recoveries during emergencies, whether they happen personally, in business, or on a global scale.